hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
Look at her crossing her arms over there, and just like staring at you.
We both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that.
Like everybody else is just wrapped on this history-making argument happening behind her, and she's just like, just look at that fucking cat.
These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in
Oh, folksy term.
Damn right we do.
You surrender.
Folksy Torgo.
Sidgear steps down. And
Folksy Torgo makes me think of Torgo sitting on a front porch playing a banjo.
Where do these demands
That's sort of what Folksy Torgo is.
You expect me to
I'll send you the
surrender
riff
all
tracks
of
link
Skyrim?
later.
I'm willing to let the Dragonborn be the judge of the fairness of my request. You've dealt with
Yeah,
us
okay,
fairly
this is
so
starting
far.
to seriously
The
drag
Dragon
on.
demand.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Input. Playing a video game.
Should we go like full reverse course here and just give the Stormcloaks everything,
Yes.
or try to
Yes.
win as much for the Empire?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Stormcloaks get everything.
I just want to see Tullius just like across the table, like, what the fuck?
Suppose that's the fairest deal we'll like.
Just like he's got like his palm outstretched and his mouth open, and he's just staring at you.
Tullius, these are the terms currently.
Like, did he not get the script?
Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down.
Is there any situation that doesn't end in some sort of pseudo piece? Like, I get the
don't
sense
think it's
that
possible
all of them.
to fail this. Like, I
All
can't
of-
imagine that being an outcome.
As Jarl.
It really does seem like there's like somewhere between 3 and 5 properties on the chopping block, and it's just choosing who gets 2 or 3, or who gets, who gets the majority.
The sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs.
Oh, words
What about
across
you,
the
Alistair?
table,
Are
mean
these terms
words.
to your liking? Speak up. I'm sure General Tullius
Oh,
is waiting.
snap.
I have nothing to say to that murderer.
This is like a salary
General,
negotiation
you've
and
proven
spoiler
yourself
warning.
A good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to save
This is
So you're
like
saying that
seriously
after
sort
this is
of
over, we should
ridiculous.
get all these guys on a couch and play Oblivion in Skyrim with these guys commenting over our commentary?
For a temporary truce.
I also feel like, I feel like this game isn't making super efficient use of its political figures insulting each other, which is awesome, by
No.
the way. We always need more of that. Like, more, just like,
More
dudes
was necessary
just
to
calling each
secure
other
this
names
truce.
and calling each other out on their bullshit, even though they're big, like, kings and shit, though.
Sorry, sir, I was trying to come to a fair agreement.
Fair. This is war, soldier. War is about winning, not being fair to the enemy.
I'm just saying they have some reasonable points. Maybe the Empire shouldn't be meddling in Skyrim.
Imperial generals.
Why have you been murdering them for us?
Giving up Markarth is a heavy
So,
price for this truce.
We only get this because we didn't commit to one side or the other, right? Like, if we had totally done the Empire chain, then the Stormcloaks would be eliminated, and this wouldn't be necessary.
I'm ready to do my part.
Correct.
Just say the word.
Yes.
And my men will help
Yeah, I
us
never
in
saw
this
this
trap.
part.
But the difficulty remains.
That's
Listen,
weird.
How to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all?
Well,
It's
that's an
weird because it
excellent
sort of
question.
demands
You
closure
haven't
for that
overlooked
entire
the
narrative arc,
detail, have you?
even though that narrative arc doesn't really do anything or pay off in any capacity. Like, it's not like there's a trailing character or major plot point that needs to be resolved in order to resolve the whole evil dragon thing. It's just sort of this background thing that's been there the whole time, and then we sort of stop the main dragon quest and say, oh, no matter what, you have to go resolve the Civil War thing, either through diplomacy or killing people.
I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has laid.
Esbern, I'm still confused at how you got invited to this meeting at all, because I certainly didn't do it.
Oh yeah, like the cat in the chef's hat can argue about who's on the fucking guest list.
Calling the dragon
Josh.
I called this meeting!
where he might be. He's not
I
compelled
expect you're wondering why I called you here today.
and loath to refuse a challenge.
That's how Seamus opens every spoiler warning season, where it's just sort of like,
Yes.
After your victory,
I called you here today to talk about video games.
Unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed.
I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oh,
Man,
Dorothy,
he must have to kind of speak up to be heard
wind
across
the
this
snow
room.
vulture, as I read it.
What the fuck?
We are, and then we adjourn immediately.
Whatever he just said in Draconic was like super offensive, and everybody's just like, wow.
Now we do. And it's long past time for him to pay.
Oh, here we go.
And he's not just any dragon. He was the right hand of Alduin.
Well,
Yeah, and I was the guy who punched Alduin in the face.
I never thought her pitch was good enough to justify
He
this.
needs to die. He deserves to die.
It would be better if it was, like, obvious that Parthenax was maybe not 100% on the level, but it's not.
Yeah, you don't really have a whole lot of incentive to accept her offer. Like, she doesn't sell you on the idea that he's actually, you know, deserves this.
Well, I guess the reason is that, isn't it Parthenax you eventually capture at Whiterun?
No. It's Odabi.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Then I'm crazy.
Hi guys.
Speaking of dudes,
How's
why
it
is there
going?
a lady dragon?
Cue to leave.
Murderer will never rule Skyrim.
I hope this truce gives you
Well,
what you need.
they're asexual, clearly, so obviously they're all men.
But, no, what?
This is like the weirdest, like, party. Did I just see someone fall through the
Everybody's
sky?
like, so, how are you getting home? What's the best way to get out of here? Well, first you take a left down the 7,000 step.
I love the idea that all these nobles are walking
hang on,
home.
hang on.
And
Oh,
it's awkward
don't
because they're like, Ulfric, I don't like you, I respect you. Well, General Tullius, we'll see about that.
It's been nice.
I will see you later. And then they just leave, and they realize there's only one way home, and there's like 7,000 more
together.
steps before they can even possibly change direction.
Hey
And
guys,
it's like,
you should wait.
Ulfric just kind of jogs ahead after a minute, and he just like kind of walks at the same pace, 50 feet in front.
Oh, what? Tullius, what the f... I didn't even throw you off the cliff. Where did you come from?
Rather nervous with us so close to his doorstep.
Oh man, if you'd had an amulet of, like, Dragon Shout cooldown diminishing, that'd be pretty boss.
Bye! Ah, crap.
Really, you're doing them a favor. They're all invincible anyway. It's a shortcut.
Ah, crap. Delphine,
What?
why are you shooting at me? Why are you on their side? Yeah, alright.
Oh. And Delphine's
Oh, because I
immortal.
attacked Esbern, that's it. Oh.
It's sledding down.
This is really stupid looking.
Clearly
So
the
you want to
peace
go
talks
sledding
were
again?
successful.
Because right now you're telling me you want to go sledding again.
Alright, Janessa, sorry about this. Oh shit, I only hit Janessa.
Oh,
it's one less person.
A fun day in the snow with the kids.
I also didn't send Janessa off, so there's that.
I like this noble woman's gonna fisticuffs you to death.
It's like you need to let off some steam
And
after
like-
that big, long, boring
like,
council meeting.
Fucking Tullius and Rikke are just still walking.
Okay, I seriously cannot watch any more of this mouse whipping, bunny hopping.
Sorry.
Alright, Josh, you get to go take one more go on the toboggan.
You know, if
Yeah,
ever,
like to come up here.
if ever Seamus decides to like take spoiler warning and go home, and we're not allowed to ever do spoiler warning again, I think me, Rutskarn, and Josh and Mumbles could start our own show called Bunny Hopping and Mouse Whipping, and it would be the same show, and no one would
Bye,
notice.
Esbern.
Yes!
Oh, he's going. He's gone. Oh shit. I don't know if I can get back up.
You should just, like, every time you come out of, like, this temple with somebody, you should just look at them and be like, hey, you want to ride home? And they say yes, and then you shout them off, and they slide head first towards their destination. And it's like a hazing thing. You do it with everybody who's new to the temple.
I'd be like, I'm genuinely worried about ever meeting Josh in real life, because I'm worried he'd be the kind of guy that, like, we'd go walking and he'd start kicking my shoes behind me as I walk, and then, like, totally act like he didn't know what was going on.
Well, actually, Chris, I met Josh and he did that.
What?
Non-stop.
See, I told you, I knew it.
Alright, let's prepare the trap
Well, there's
for
5 minutes of... There's 5 minutes of my life I didn't need. Thanks, Josh. I wondered what I was
entertainment.
I can't lie. That was pretty fun.
Don't encourage him.
Josh is like if you took Bender and made him a real human being.
Huh.
Wait.
80 gold! 80, pay it! Pay it! Pay
Why?
it! Pay it! Pay it!
Just pay it! Pay it!
Because it should be 10,000, and instead it's 80, and now we're not going to have to fight all the guard. Yeah! Maybe
we
it got
integer
cleared.
wrapped the bounty.
Maybe it got
They're like,
cleared at the council.
Josh, for crimes against our city, we
Did
have
I
made
hit
the bounty on your
Balgruuf?
head the largest number we could think of. And then you just reach over and slap somebody, and they're like, shit.
Where is Balgruuf? Oh god, where did he go?
Still moving
killed
70
him,
miles
didn't
per
you?
hour face first down a
You
slope.
can't kill Balgruuf!
I don't know how you smooth talk the Jarl into that plan of yours.
It wasn't so much smooth talked as smooth shouted.
It wasn't so much smooth shouted as assaulted for no reason after the talks were over.
Reginald Catbert is a fickle beast.
Oh.
He's like,
walking
no,
up.
we have had enough of this senseless conflict. I must bring you all together and we will talk peace. They're like, well, I guess we can agree to these terms. They're like, yes. And now I'm going to beat the shit out of all of you.
I like the idea that Reginald Catbert has like a Hispanic accent, like he's Antonio Banderas except a cat.
Yes,
he's basically Puss in Boots. He's Puss in Boots in Skyrim with the mind of Reginald Cuthbert.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. That is exactly how I picture him. And I like how Balgruuf is walking back. That is so silly that all of these nobles would walk home. They don't even have horses, much less a carriage, much less a gigantic escort because, hey, there was a war a minute ago. There are a lot of people pissed off.
You know, it's dangerous out there. You never know when a stranger's gonna come up to you on a lonely country road and shout you off a ledge.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Oh, apparently my preparations are here? Thought I had to talk to someone. Okay.
So
I'll bet you the
place
person
you're
you have
going
to talk to...
Go ahead, Shane.
I'll bet you the person you're gonna talk to is supposed to be standing here.
That's probably the case. Balgruuf is probably supposed to be standing here.
Just wait like
But
12 hours.
But then some asshole shouted him off a mountain and now he's lost.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I knew that, like, Jarl Balgruuf is just, like, upside down on a rock, like, on a steep mountainside. He's just like, yep, gonna be a hard time getting out of this one.
So now it says he's in Whiterun.
He's getting there.
This is really stupid.
Well, yes. It was really stupid. I'm glad you have finally come to terms to this. Finally admit that.
Now it says he's in Dragonreach.
You just, like, walk in there, and he's, like, blue. He's got ice in his beak.
He's got a cold, he's sneezing.
He's like wrapped in 10 blankets, he's got a mug of hot cocoa, the snot dripping out of his nose.
And you walk up to him like nothing ever happened to just, like, resume an earlier conversation.
You're like, Jarl, how have you been lately? He's like, well, a man I trusted invited me to a meeting, sold out my political faction, beat the fuck out of me and all of my friends, and then shunted me off of a mountainside head first. You're like, What? Right. Now let's bring a dragon into your house. He's like,
Well, Skyrim is a cruel place, Balgruuf. You never know what's gonna happen.
luckily you have the Dragonborn to help you out through these difficult times. He's gonna get in bed with Jarl.
I need to play some, like, porno music here.
I like the idea that he's warming up after that one walk home, and then he wakes up in the morning and you're in bed with him, smiling at him.
What's up, Balgruuf? How'd you sleep, buddy?
May the gods watch over your... As I promised. My men stand ready. The great chains are oiled.
Why isn't that bed owned?
My men know
Of all the beds in Skyrim, why is the king's bed, or the Jarl's bed, not owned? I can't sleep in a cot owned by a hobo. I walk into a hobo's house and I can't sleep in his bed, but I can get into bed with the Jarl when he's in it